Hello, welcome back to my channel, or just welcome if you're new. My name is Alyssa, and if you like makeup content using all of your old makeup, maybe not buying all the new stuff, and you like panning content, then why don't you subscribe to my videos, and if you like them, then give them a thumbs up. Today, I wasn't going to do this. I really had no thoughts of doing this anytime soon, but I'm starting another project because I decided that I just need more eyeshadow projects in my life, I guess. And this was after watching Ravneet's video, another YouTuber, and the project is actually from Sophie Alexandra and it's called Project Level Up. And I decided, since I'm going through and using all of my palettes this year anyway, all the shades, then why not? So the basic idea behind the project is each level you have a goal, and then when you complete it, you move up to the next level. I believe there's only 5 levels and then you would start over. So level 1, you are trying to use each shade in a palette one time and hit, I thought originally it was just to hit a pan, but no, it's hit a new pan. So for like this palette, for example, I already have 3 pans in it. So I would need to hit a 4th pan on level 1 and use each of the shades at least once. So if I wanted to do level 2 for it, then I would have to hit 2 pans and use each shade 2 times. So all the palettes that I have out here right now, these are all ones that either don't have any pans because they're on the newer side, so these 2 right here, or actually no, that's just it. they're the ones that, well, I guess I should say, or still have pans left that I could get, because I have some palettes where every shade has a pan showing in it. So I was trying to think through what would make the most sense for me to use. So on one hand, these 2 palettes over here, they have no pans in them, but that's because this palette from Blend Bunny I just got like a week or 2 ago. And this palette I got, well, it's been about a year, but there's also a lot of product in each eyeshadow. I want to say that they're 1.5 grams or something like that. So it's a decent size, and they're fairly well pigmented, so I don't need a lot. There's also very similar colors. So let's say I want a cream shade. Well, I've got multiple options, and so I'm not just using the same cream shade over and over. So but you know, like I said, I have had it for a year. So you know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead right now and say no to the Blend Bunny just because I just got it. I don't want to already have a pan in it. Like, I don't need to push through, because most likely it would have to be for one of the shimmers. I feel like a shimmer is probably easiest than the mattes because I don't need a lot. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to put this one to the side. It's being a little difficult. There we go. All right. So this one, I'm still kind of thinking maybe I would like to have a pan in it, since I have had it for over a year now. So maybe. All right, this Tarte palette actually has a good number of pans. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is half the palette, which had been kind of my goal with a lot of these, to have in half the shades. So I might say no for this one, just because I did already kind of have that halfway goal mark. So I'm gonna pass. You know, I think I could get some more pans, but I'm gonna pass on that one for now. All right, this, actually no, let me do my Stone Vibes next. This one I'm really considering, just because right now for my deck of panning project, I am trying to get all of the shades, this whole palette done. You know, so make all of these check marks say 5. So I could do that with the Level Up. Also, if you look at this cream shade, let's see, how can I get it to focus? I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty worn down there. So I feel like I could get a pan in that without a lot of effort. I had been using the cream shade that was in my Tardis palette here, 10 times for Expand Your Pans project, but I've already done that. So I could switch and start using this Good Karma shade instead, and then again get my uses. So I'm kind of tempted since it's already sort of in another project, but then that makes me think maybe I should mix it up and bring in a different palette, you know, and not just use this one. So for now, it's still an option. So I'll put it over here with my other one. Okay, now I can get to this one. All right, so this one is, what are you called? Juicy Boost from Color Drain. So I have one pan. This is also, to me, I still consider it a new palette, even though technically I've had it for, let me think, I did this recently. Was it 2 years or I guess, oh, a little over 2 years. So, you know, maybe should have more pans than that. But again, they're very colorful and I don't need a lot to be able to do it. So, I mean, I could use each one once, but again, I'm pretty sure I would end up just having to do pan in one of the shimmer shades that it would take so long to hit pan in one of the matte shades. I don't know if that's worth it to me at this point. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one, but I do wanna make sure I'm getting some more use out of it, so maybe I can try to put it in some other project. All right, Juvia's Place. This is the Zulu palette. As I said, I have 3 pans in it. Again, most likely it would be to hit pan in a shimmer shade versus trying to get one of the mattes. Let's see, do I have any good dips going in the mattes? I'm just kind of resting my finger, that kind of gives me a feel. The most maybe be the brown, but not a lot. So again, I think I'm gonna say no. Yeah, because this would take a long, but I don't know, maybe it's okay to take a long time, but I kind of want to start myself off with some success, so I feel like I might wait. Maybe I could pull this in for like a level 2, so I could get like a shimmer and a matte. Oh, I just get some, I just made that one a little dirty. There we go. All right, so maybe level 2 for that one. All right, now this one is the Weekend Festival palette from BH Cosmetics. This one is actually also a contender just because it's not that hard for me to get pans in it. I mean, they take a decent amount of use, but I could do it. The mattes are on the more powdery side, so that helps a lot. Let me think. Because I mean, I could try like in this shimmer to get a pan because I don't have one in there yet, or the blue. Like they both actually have a decent dip. And I think actually this blue actually has a decent dip too. So it's something to consider. This is gonna be tough. All right, this one is also going over into my considering pile. Now I'm going to bring down, this is my Makeup Revolution collab palette that was with Emily Noel. So this one, I have so many pans in it. And let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I've got over half the palette. This one is in my Expanding the Pans project, which could be a reason to have it in this one because I already have it out. But, I just don't I don't know, maybe I'd rather do it in like another level and, you know, like get some more pans in some of these mats or something then too, just kind of use it up even more. Yeah, I think that this one's gonna be a no for this level anyway. So let me go ahead and close that up, put that to the side. The final palette is also from Juvia's Place. This is the Masquerade palette. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's the Magic palette. I have the I had the Masquerade. It's technically still in my closet, but I don't use it on my eyes anymore. It was a little bit older than this one, and it was starting to not work as well, so I stopped using it on my eyes. For this one, you can see I also have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lots of pans. I think I'm going to say no to this just because it takes a long time to hit pan. This is also getting kind of old, and so it's just not my favorite to use. I feel like I want a palette that I enjoy using the shades that I don't have pan in. Like basically the shades I have pan in are my more favorite shades in here. So I've kind of already gone through that. So let me pass on that one. All right, so we're down to these 3. I know this shouldn't be that hard decision, but for me it is. All right, I'm gonna take a minute and think about it, and then I'm gonna let you know. Okay, I've made my choice. I decided I'm going to go with my Stone Vibes palette since it's already in my makeup bag being used for something else, but I am going to try to hit pan in Good Karma, and I will definitely be using all of these that one time for the level up anyway, because that's what I'm working on here. And then if I hit this pretty quickly, because I'm not sure how long it'll take me for that, if I do this before like next month, then I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to one of these other 2 palettes. I'll see which one I'm more in the mood for at the time to do my level 2. So this is where we are at right now for this palette. See what it looks like. So we'll see how I do. Wish me luck. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks.